Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk to you some short talk, and the first talk was about a woman was introducing her herself on the grocery store. First, she first the woman introduced that they were having a sale on their property, on their specialty coffee, and that um, she stated that only that day customer could get 2 pounds of coffee for for a price of one, and informed she also informed it that all of their South American and Central American coffee were on sale, and were on sale and she also reminded that she had two types of coffee: the whole bean coffee or the ground coffee, and she also stated that the coffees was located on aisle 5 and next to the produce section. And finally the woman reminded that there was a limit of 4 pounds per person. That's the end of the first talk. The second talk is about a chain route. First, the captain announced all passengers that was the green line train to the airport, and then he reminded all passengers that the specially marked seats were reserved only for physically challenged custom passengers, and he also reminded that smoking, eating, and drinking were not allowed. Then he informed everybody that next stop was the Central Square, and he said transfer from the Central Square to the blue line train if the passenger want to go to any uptown destination. That's the end of the second. And about this number 3 talk is about a tour route. The speaker may be a tour guide, and first the tour guide informed that they would start by walking along the river to the white flower meadow. Then while they was looking for some birds, then he said they would cross the bridge and stop there to enjoy a lunch just on the other side, because there was some pleasant picnic table there. And after lunch they would stroll through the old woods to the lake while looking for some more birds identification. That's the end. And next to the number 4 talk. In this talk, Martha was sending a phone message for her friend about their dinner arrangement. First, Martha supposed her friend had already left home. Then she said she was leaving the gym then. She said that she had a great workout, so she was really hungry then, and looking forward to dinner. Therefore, she didn't want her friend to be late. Mm, after that, after that, Martha informed that she would get there by walking because she didn't want to park her car there. Mm, and that's the end of the number 4 talk. Now let's move to the next talk, the 5th talk. This talk is an announcement, maybe on the bus. First, the speaker announced that the fare was $1.50 and he won the exact change. Then he asked the passenger to stand behind the white line, because he explained he couldn't go anywhere until they left him close the door. And finally, he informed the passenger that next stop was the 5th Avenue and the downtown shopping district. That's the end of this talk. And now let's move on to the finally talk. This talk is about museum arts exhibition. First, the speaker said to the right are some of Picasso painting, and she explained close examination showed the fine brushwork that Picasso used, and those paintings represent some of Picasso's national works and were among their acquisition. Then the speaker said after they would take a break before continue onto the second floor gallery where they would view some works by 19th century artists, and they would start by taking by the East Room. The East Room were housed. The East Room houses their collection of pastoral landscape. That's the end. Thank you for listening.